Good morning, good afternoon, or perhaps I should even say good evening. Whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, hello and welcome. My name is Paul Bars. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and join with me to watch this video to learn how to make money with easy to create Android apps. Now, once you've learned how to make the app, okay, that's one thing. But then actually getting it to work for you, how to convert the customer to cash. That's what this video is all about. There are just two videos in this series, one showing you the easy way to do it. If you haven't watched that yet, you can watch it after this one. And this one showing you what to do with it once you've got it done. Part of the strategy, part of the ideas from concept to completion, I guess, is the way we would take it. But first things first, we need to explode the myth. If I had some sound effects here now, I'd be having big explosions and so on. Now, I've got the sound effects, but I'm not. I want to make this really cheesy, really corny to catch your attention, especially to this. Your app will probably not get seen just by searches. Why? Well, first of all, because there's hundreds of thousands of them. I mean, we're talking just like when you're searching for something online. It's really hard to get found all the time, isn't it? Especially when you're talking apps and you've got a whole lot less stuff that you can do to get found. I want you to understand this. Now, at the moment, I'm talking about just putting together some ebooks or some reports, something very simple. I did a case study. I found someone who had put together 150, just over 150 ebooks. Now, I did a random sample. I had a look through all of the free ebooks that this individual had put up, and I took some notes. This is what I want you to understand. And these weren't in the business. A couple of them were business. They were what you'd call custom niche markets. Covered everything from, well, the tropical fish book, which is how I found it in the first place because I was looking for some information myself. Talked about marathon running, talked about how to improve your mind, talked about building, talked about cooking, all sorts of niche markets. I did a test and I ran through the numbers. Only one of them had 10,000 plus more downloads. Now, right now, you're thinking, oh, if I can just get that one, woo, we'll be set. Well, okay. But 8 of them, only 8 of the 150 had more than 1,000 downloads. Somewhere between, I guess, 1,000 and 10,000. Right now, you're going, woohoo, yeah, I can do that. Hang on a minute, hang on. We're exploding this myth. 1 out of 150 had a home run. 8, well, they were still on their bases. They weren't quite out there. Here's the shocking truth for the other 140. Most of them had only had 50 to 100 downloads total. Most of them only 50 to 100. A couple of them had less than 10. These things had been up there and they had, 6 downloads? These were free, for crying out loud. Many of them had 0. Why is that? Well, I wanted to know why, so I went a-looking. And I found that most of them were not easily found just by searching. Here's how I came across it. I was having a problem with one of my fish, one of my silver sharks. If you know anything about freshwater tropicals, silver sharks, very cute little fish. I like it very much. It wasn't looking too well, okay? Samson was his name. Samson wasn't looking too well. He wasn't strong and hairy like his biblical counterpart. Samson was sick. So I got online and I looked around. I thought, I'm going to have some fun. I'll just grab my tablet and I'll do a quick search here and wonder what kind of apps there are to answer questions on tropical fish. So I put in tropical fish help. And there must have been, I don't know, a couple of hundred trying to get found in that. And I'm scrolling through and all right, I picked this guy's particular one. I'm presuming it's a guy, could have been a girl. I picked this particular one not because of what it was called, but because of the little, description. It was a how-to. Okay, a how-to guide. All right. and it was a free ebook, so I downloaded it. Fair enough. That's how I came across it. And that particular book, there had been somewhere between 1,000 and 10,000 downloads, 1,000 plus. 1 out of 150. Most of them had zero. So most of them had 50 to 100 downloads total. But this fella had a good strategy. This was about free ebooks. It was also about paid ebooks. Because half of them were free, and guess what they did? Upsell to the paid. Now we're talking! Let's look at the money. Well, I had a look at all of the paid books, all 75 of them, and only found 2 that had more than 10 downloads. Now, just in case you can't read that on the screen, 1, 2. 2 of them. 2 of them. Of 75 had more than 10 downloads. Maybe they cost too much, I don't know. So I looked through and I found that most of them had less than 5. Get this. 1/3 of the 75 had no downloads yet whatsoever, despite the fact that the free books were getting some downloads. Not many, but some. Okay? Yeah, that's a marketing strategy. I gave it a big fat F. So I dug a little deeper, got in there a bit more. I installed one of the free ebooks. This was actually the one to do with the fish. It had over 1,000 downloads. Now the free version, this is what was happening. The free version, an ebook in an app, offered 24 of a possible 100 and something pages. The paid version cost less than $5, but only 10 had been sold. What's wrong with that picture? Only 10 had been sold. Oh, but hang on, Paul. Hang on. He's got 75 of them. Still making some money. Well, let's get behind the numbers, because the numbers tell the whole story. Let's work it out. 150 ebooks at a cost, what? It costs $25 to put one of these things up into the Google Play Store. So we're talking around $4,000, almost, to make that happen. Okay. Over, $4,000. Fair enough. So I did an average, and based on an average, 5 sales, this was being generous, for 70 books, he or she, for the ladies, had earned about $1,700. Look how long it took to make that much money. 2 years. Come on. For crying out loud. Spend $4,000, make around $1,700, and spend 2 years doing it. Not to mention the time. What does that work out on an hourly ratio? $2 an hour, being generous. I want you to think about this for a second before you get started. Have a look at this. Let the numbers sink in. This is important stuff. Let's say you and I sat down for a coffee, and I said, I got a business idea for you. I want you to spend about 2 months and $4,000. This is a cool idea. I want you to spend 2 months and $4,000, and we're going to put a shitload of ebooks up on Google Play. And guess what the best bit is? Woo-woo! You're going to make less than $2,000 back. And here's the kicker. And it's going to take you at least 2 years to do it. Man, is that a good business plan or what? No. So before you get excited about filling the Google Play Store with crap, you need to understand this. This is not a good business model. This is stupid. There's no easy way for me to say it. So if you're going to do that, do not ask me out for coffee, because I won't come. I will not be there with stupid. That's just dumb. Okay. So what works? All right. I'm probably getting need to breathe in here. start getting a bit excited. People do this, man. It just cracks me up. I mean, this is insanity. But people do this thinking it's going to work. Now, here's the thing. 1 out of 10,000 actually hit a home run. And they might get, thousands of downloads on their first frigging one. Come on. It's so rare, it's like winning the lottery. You've got a better chance of getting hit by lightning. So, what should we do then? Let's take a step back. Breathe in. Come on, Paul, calm down. Let's take a step back. What works? What works in the traditional business world, do you think? Hey, this is simple stuff. Come on. You have a product, you have a service, you advertise it, you get people to it, traffic comes in the door, you sell that product, to your customer and so on. You keep in touch with them, you build up a database of some sort, and over time you begin to market to that database, you build some customer loyalty, and people come back and they buy from you time and time again. Sound like a good idea? Sounds like a great idea to me. Marketing to what? A list? So what do you think you should do? Seriously. Use your app to what? Build your list. Building a database. That's what it's all about. That this principle is no different to what you've already been taught in the business marketing world, especially online business, the squeeze pages, and we got to do this, and we got to build our list, and blah, 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 blah. Come on. It's the same thing. But I'm going to give you some rules. Because if you don't follow these rules in a year or two or whatever's time, the shit is going to hit the fan, and we're all going to pay for it. Would you like to know the rules? Okay, let's have a look. Number 1, this is easy stuff. Grab your pen and paper. You must offer incredible content. All right, incredible, amazing, wonderful, super stuff. You're watching this right now. How much did this cost you? Boom, boom. Nothing. That's right, this is free. It should always be free because it's good for me. It's good for my apps if you follow these rules. It's also good for yours. Good for my business, good for your business. That's incredible content. And that's what I'm talking about. I want you to help people. Give them ample opportunity to click a link, to follow that link, to go through to that place where you can then build in your opt-in list. Hi, click here to subscribe and get more. Give them great content now. Get them on your list, give them more. And of course, once that list is up and running, it becomes profitable. Yeah? Here's something else you should always do. Install analytics tracking. Now, you can do this with your apps. Just tell analytics, well, this is for an app, and it gives you the code, and you put it in there. Because then you can click how many people actually click the link, and if you're putting links, you should also use tracking links within the links. So you'll know which links from which apps are working, which links are not. Make changes to those that don't, and make money with those that do. Easy, simple stuff. So you must do that. Track, measure. Once a month, stop by analytics. Have a look at the numbers. Sit down with a coffee, grab a pen and paper. Here's what I suggest. Put it in an easy-to-follow notepad. Write down what's happening for that month, your results, the numbers, blah, 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 blah. Just on one page, probably good enough, one page only. Next month, pull out the same notepad, jot down the numbers, the notes, the results, and look at the 2 pages and compare them. Should you make this go up, make this go down? Let's make some change. This applies to web business, and actually it applies to all business. So it certainly sure as hell applies to apps. I'm trying to help you to understand here that this is not a, fast track system to success, but oh boy, you can make some serious money, especially if you remember this. You market the money to the list, not up front. Listen again. You market the money to the list, not up front. See, it's very simple. Someone comes along, sees your app. Oh, that's going to cost me $1. I'm not spending $1. I want something that's for free because I'm a cheapskate. Yes, people think like that. Okay. Or that's going to cost me $5. Why would I spend $8 on that? I want a free version. So you get them on your list and then you can offer them that. Because if they go, man, that's going to cost me money, guess how long it'll be before you see them again? Can you hear the crickets? Nothing. You're not going to see them again. They're gone. But if you can get them on your list, you can find out what they want. You can communicate with them, market the money to the list, not up front. This is very, very important. You have to give first. Oh, I promise you, you will get later. Guaranteed. All right? This is faster. This is more profitable. This is long term. I mean, it's faster. You see the results quickly as your list grows. It's more profitable because once you begin to communicate with these people, you can ask them what they want and you can give it to them. It's long term because as you communicate to them and give them what they want, you build customer loyalty. They begin to love you and they stick around and you have a business, not just someone selling product. That's the difference. This is what most people do. I'm with stupid. They ask for the money now, but I want to see the money now. I'm going to make it 99 cents. Everybody's going to come and buy this. Really? It puts people off. Sorry, it puts people off. And therefore, if it's putting people off, it's going to take you longer to build a decent income. Your list will be smaller. It's very short term because people move on. And you don't have the same loyalty. Sorry, folks, that's the reverse. I'm with stupid. No, not anymore. I'm having coffee with people who are going places. That's what I want to see. So let's start to wrap this up very quickly. What should we be doing? The product, ebook, report, what should it be? Well, first things first, you must always look to build trust. Always, always, always. Build trust. Give away enough good content that you build trust. Now, how much content is that? Well, you can do it with a report. It doesn't have to be 120 pages. 25 will do it. Heck, if it's damn good, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good as well, all right? Someone once said to me, Paul, how long should my report be? How long does it need to be, is my answer. Huh? Well, how long, I said. How long does it need to be to say what needs to be said? Ah, there's the answer. Can you say what you need to say in 12 pages? Then say it. If it takes 25, it takes 25. It doesn't matter. 1 page, I think you need to expand maybe a little bit. 2 could be a bit better, I'm sure. You see, it's about perceived value. Not just the value that you think you're giving, it's about the value that your customer is receiving and how they feel about that. That is the key. Then from within it, you link to the opt-in. Please click here to receive more. You don't link to a paying product. Yet again, here it is. Give them a choice to get on your list. Not click here to buy now. No. We want them on your list. That is the key. Okay? Why not give this a think? Set up an autoresponder. Have automatic follow-up, product links, affiliate links, questions, surveys, up to 2 years. Man, put the thing on autopilot. I have that with my membership site, Maximum Success University. I got 2 years of autopilot there. Easy stuff. I know you can do this. So let's look at the age-old argument, PLR, private label rights versus original content. Should we use someone else's content or should we maybe create our own? Well, I always recommend original. But, oh man, but people are lazy. Hey, I'm just saying it as it is. People are lazy. Here's the question. Are you? I mean, come on, I know you could get something original written for you even if you didn't write it yourself. I know you could. Might cost you a few dollars. Especially spend half a day. Imagine this. Spend half a day doing some research on some nice niche marketplace. Find out a couple of dozen bullet points. They'd all make a good paragraph or 3 each if they were expanded. Yeah, you've got yourself half a page then of bullet points. You've got a title of what the app could be, and then you outsource that. And you say to someone, do you know about this topic? Because I want you to write about it. Hey, it's going to cost you a few bucks. Might take you a day or 3 to actually get it done. But it's original content. It proves that you're not lazy, and then when people download it and look at it, they see value and they go, this person knows what they're talking about because you have a good business plan. You click through to the opt-in list and you follow up then with paid product. But if you're just using PLR, and I'll bet, this is the ultimate lazy, selling PLR without even reading it first. Ouch, that hurts. I'm with stupid. Not anymore, because, hey, we don't do that, do we? We are professional online business people. We make money doing stuff that is good for our customers, which means you really should read before you try and sell or give away or whatever it may be. But have you ever seen that? People trying to sell product PLR with somebody else's content and it hasn't even been read yet? You could be selling crap. You don't want to do that because that's for lazy people. Lazy people don't make money in business. Smart people do. You can be lazy and smart and you will make money. That's a good combination. Sitting on the beach, having a nice cool drink, being lazy but being smart because you did half a morning's research and you found out what you wanted your report to be and then you outsourced it. Oh, that's lazy and smart. I like that. That's beautiful. How about yourself? What are you going to do? Well, you have to build trust, but you must remember as you put together that being a perfectionist doesn't work either. Hey, I got the best product in the world, which is never ready because it's just never quite right. Not a good business plan either. These are things to think about. My best suggestion for you, original content, you do the research, get someone else to do the writing. So, you're taking some notes? I hope so, otherwise you're going to have to watch this whole thing again. Let's summarize. PLR. Okay, we've got some lazy people out there. You got to modify it, at least 30%, not just your name and your URL. Please don't just put your name on somebody else's stuff. It's not smart. It's not going to make you money. Spend a morning to do the research. Here's what I do with the PLR that I have, and I got bucket loads of PLR. I will often, say for example, take a book, and I'll just look at the chapters. I might scan through very quickly, but I'll look at the chapter headings, titles, and go, okay. There's my outline for a new slideshow. There's my outline for a new workshop, a new seminar, a new whatever. It becomes an outline, and I just fill in the blanks. What a wonderful way. So I'm changing it probably by 90%. Don't have to do that much. Can do some of you, some of them. That's fine. That's smart business. Lazy people just put their name and URL on. Hi, this has got my name on it. That's not a good idea. You need to make some change to your PLR because as you do that, that will help you do this. Build trust. Very important. Very, very important to build trust. And you can use video. You can use audio. You can do all sorts of different things. Hey, I might even package up this video right here and just make it a single standalone app magic. Bang! How to make money with easy Android apps. Why not? Whether they were easy to put together or not, these marketing strategies will work for all. Yeah? Okay. I got one more thing to say. This is important. Are you ready? Yep, we ready? Grab your notepad, grab your pen. This is the most important thing that I can tell you about the whole process. Do your best. Just do your best. Now, your best next month may not be as best as it is today. That's all right. Your best in a year's time will be better than what it is today. That's fine. Just do your best. Okay, folks, that's it. My name is Paul Bars from paulbars.com and Maximum Success University. Come on, if you want to learn more about online business, stop by and visit. Come and join the community. I can help you out. You have a fantastic day. I'll talk to you again real soon.